Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is Magic and welcome back to another top 5 video. Now today we'll be talking about my top 5 favorite zombie maps in Call of Duty Zombies. Now this is a personal list, so if some of these are not your favorite maps or your favorite maps do not appear on this list, do not be offended. Please leave your top 5 favorite zombie maps in the description. This video is not meant to end discussions, it's meant to create discussions, okay? So let's just get into this. I literally just wrote this script and I've been wanting to make this video for a while now, and I wrote this script probably 30 minutes ago and my hands are still a little bit cramped from writing this. It was insane how quickly I typed this script up, and hopefully you guys enjoy, so let's get into this. Starting my list off at the number 5 spot, we have Shinonuma, the jungle, the place where the story for zombies all started. Now of course the actual story does not start here, but what I meant was this is where we meet our 4 heroes, Tank, Richtofen, Nikolai, and Takio. The map introduced many elements to the Nazi Zombies game mode. Shinonuma introduced the first form of boss zombies in the Hellhounds. Shinonuma also featured the very first wonder weapon in the Zombies trilogy, the Wunderwaffe DG2. The Wunderwaffe is the godfather of all wonder weapons, given that its name actually means wonder weapon. This was also the first map that featured wide open areas which players would use to train the zombies. I think one of the more interesting features of the map is its eeriness. The map features many eerie elements such as dark written text on the walls of buildings, eerie nursery rhymes sung by children, and much more. Now I would like to get into more detail about this map, but I want to keep this video short. Moving on to number 4, we have Mob of the Dead, or Alcatraz. I believe this map had one of the best trailers, especially the PlayStation 3 announcement trailer. The trailer included a somewhat emotional story informing players about the backgrounds of the 4 inmates that you can play as. The thing I find most interesting about this map is how clearly the story of this map was explained. In addition to the trailer providing insight on the story of Mob of the Dead, at the end of the Easter egg, Stanley Ferguson, a former guard of Alcatraz, narrates what actually occurred between the 4 cellmates, Billy, Finn, Sal, and Arlington. In addition to an amazing story and an Easter egg that is fun every time you attempt it, the map also featured a ton of new things. And if you want to learn how to do the Easter egg, I will have a link in the description and on screen to click if you want to learn how to actually do the Mob of the Dead Easter egg. Mob of the Dead also has some really good features, such as an amazing soundtrack that I found to be perfect fit for such a map, the Golden Spork which would one-hit kill zombies into round 30, the Hell's Retriever, a tomahawk that would supply players with infinite damage, the Blundergat which could be upgraded into 3 different versions of the weapon, such as the Acid Gat, Vitriolic Withering, and the Sweeper. This map featured so many amazing things and I wish I could go over all of them now, but I don't want to drag this video on. Maybe at a later date I will cover the true story of Mob of the Dead. Moving on to number 3, we have Deriz, the Factory. This map is on the list because of the amount of time I spent playing this map with friends. The map is rather simple, but it would still be fun every time I played it. Deriz was the first map to feature the Pack-a-Punch, a feature that Zombies fans love and will never outgrow because it increases your firepower. The map also featured the first main Easter egg in Zombies. The Easter egg is referred to as the Venus Flytrap or Elevate Your Senses. If you would like to learn how to do the Easter egg, there is a link on screen and the description on how to do the Easter egg. The incredible thing about this Easter egg is that Treyarch didn't think anyone would be able to find it, which is insane because of how basic it is compared to Easter eggs that we have today, such as Origins and Buried. The Venus Flytrap Easter egg set the stage for the intense Easter eggs that we see today. Moving on to number 2, we have Ascension. Now I understand that some of you may not agree with me on this map, but to me Ascension is one of my favorite zombie maps. It is a map that I have played the most and it never gets old. Ascension was perfectly made, and it added many cool features such as PhD Flopper, a perk that people have come to love and miss because of its absence in most of Black Ops 2 zombie maps. Ascension was also another step in the main Easter eggs that we expect to be in each Zombies map today. The Easter egg involved the freeing of Gersh, and sadly it wasn't an extremely popular Easter egg because players did not earn an achievement from completing it, and the reward was only a 1 or 2 minute long death machine, which was not that very rewarding. Nonetheless, I have had great times playing this map, and it is no doubt one of my favorite maps in Call of Duty Zombies. Moving on to number 1, we have Origins, the place where the zombie storyline all began. This is where our 4 heroes, Tank, Nikolai, Takio, and Richtofen all met. This is where the zombie storyline pretty much began. Origins is the most complex map that Treyarch has ever assembled, and I hope it's not their last. If I'm being honest, I did not like the map when it first came out because I thought it was way too complicated. But after I gave the map a fair shake and built and upgraded all of the 4 elemental staffs and completed the intense Easter egg that was the most complex and fun to date, I would say that this map deserves to be number 1 on my list of favorite zombie maps. Plus, I personally believe Origins is the best thing that could have happened to the storyline, and I know that contradicts the feeling of many Zombies fans, but if you look deep enough into the story, you will realize that what happened at Origins is truly beneficial to the zombie storyline. And if you want to learn more about the storyline of Zombies, I will have a link on screen and in the description to a video where I discuss Element 115 displacement and how it interacts in the Origins map. I could go on forever about all of the amazing detail and elements added into this map, but I would prefer not to bore you and keep this video short, so I'm gonna end it here. Anyways guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave a comment with what your top 5 zombie maps are, and tell me if you agree with mine or how you feel, or tell me if you hate me for including some of the maps that you don't like or something. I don't know. Do whatever you feel free doing. All support is appreciated. Feel free to like the video and subscribe if you're not done so already. Once again, my name is Magic, and I'm out.